What's up, guys? I'm Coach Aaron here at Cannon Mind Fitness, and we have a great workout for you today. We've been posting these online workouts now. We have a stretch, a strength, and a sweat. So today we're gonna start off with that stretch part, going into some flow. Go ahead and follow along with me. You don't need any equipment yet. We're gonna reach for the sky, taking a deep breath in. From here, we're gonna lean to the left, coming over to the right. We're gonna tuck the chin, coming down, folding over one vertebra at a time. Trying to get as close as we can to touching our toes. We're gonna rock our hips side to side. Just kind of loosening things up a little bit from sitting all day or doing some work. Coming up. And we're gonna put our hands on our hips. We're gonna go in a big circle. Really trying to get to every little corner of our hips here. And let's go the other way. And we're gonna come down to the floor, walking our hands out to a plank. We're gonna hold it here for 3, 2, 1. We're gonna lower down to the bottom of a push-up. 3, 2, 1, coming up into cobra. We're gonna squeeze our butt, pushing our shoulders down so we're raising nice and tall, getting a good stretch. Coming back down and relax. Coming up. Deep breath. Coming down, relax. And up. Down last time. From here, we're gonna pop our right foot to the outside of our hand. Taking a deep breath, we're gonna push our knee out. And then sit back, rolling our toe towards us. Deep breath. And back, pushing the knee out. Rocking back. From here, we're gonna sit tall, we're gonna squeeze our glutes, reach for the sky, and relax. Squeeze, push our hips forward, reach, come back. Last one, squeeze, reach, and come back. We're gonna bring our knees together, we're gonna bring our right hand underneath, reaching far, coming up, rotating over. Through, rotating open, we're gonna go 5 times, that's 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. We're gonna bring that left foot to our left hand, deep breath, sinking into the stretch, we're gonna push that knee out, and rock back. Pulling that toe towards you. Coming forward, pushing that knee out. Rocking back. While we're doing this, guys, I want to remind you that it's important to make sure that you're drinking enough water, especially since we're just kind of sitting around at home right now during these crazy times. It can be pretty easy to go through most of the day and realize that 1, you haven't moved, and 2, you haven't drank any water yet. So I want to remind you, make sure you're still drinking water throughout the day, getting enough rest, getting enough movement in. Coming through, we're gonna back tabletop position, bringing our left hand underneath, opening up 5 times again. Reach, open up. And last one. From here, we're gonna send our hips up. We're gonna rotate our feet back and forth, pressing our heels into the floor, feeling that stretch in the back of our legs. kind of take the left ankle and just kind of roll it around. Other side. From here, we're gonna bring our right leg up into the air. We're gonna bring that right foot to our left hand for glute stretch. Sitting tall. Deep breath in. Breathe out and fold over. Deep breath in. We're gonna come back up. We're gonna pop our feet together, hips up. Left foot up into the air. Left foot to the right hand. Sitting tall, deep breath in. Folding over. Just trying to get as low as we can here. Deep breath in. Very nice, we're gonna come back up, bringing our knees together. We're gonna sit back on our ankles. You can either have your feet straight like I do, or you can come up and tuck your toes. We're gonna sit back, we're gonna bring our left hand over. And now we're gonna bring our left hand up overhead, pulling the elbow. Release, we're gonna switch sides. Right arm coming across our body. Right arm up overhead. Kind of get a little lean in there as well. We're gonna walk back out to a plank. Coming down to the floor. We're gonna do what's called T, Y, and I's. So we're gonna come up top. We're gonna go 10 reps here, just raising. We have our thumbs pointed towards the sky. Just little pulses, my head's resting on the floor. Now we're gonna come out to a Y. Little pulses here, 10 reps. And straight out to a T. We're gonna come back up, sending our hips up into the air, walking our hands to our toes, slowly coming up, shaking out the arms. And there you have it, guys. Cannon Mind Fitness, that was our flow. Now let's head into our strength portion of the workout. All right, guys, moving into our warm-up part of today, we're gonna go 3 rounds of 36 mountain climbers, 24 step back lunges, and finishing each round with 12 push-ups. All right, coming down to the floor for the mountain climbers, we're gonna be in the top of a plank position. We're gonna bring our knees to our elbows, okay? Bringing our knees towards our elbows, alternating back and forth. Each time your right leg goes forward, that's gonna be 1 rep. So basically you're doing double the reps. That way you're getting the 36 reps on each side. Then we're going into step back lunges. Okay, so we're gonna stand nice and tall. We're gonna bring our leg back, coming down, touching our knee gently to the floor, and stepping back up, okay? Alternating back and forth. For this, it's gonna be a total rep scheme, so you're gonna go 24 total. And again, coming down 90 degrees here, gently touching, standing up tall. And then our last one going into our push-ups. Okay, back to the floor, coming down, bringing our chest in between our hands, touching the floor, and coming up. When I'm pressing through, I want to make sure my elbows are at kind of a 45-degree angle. I don't want them at a 90 degrees, and I don't want them necessarily super close either, okay? I want them kind of in between, that way I'm getting good chest activation, some triceps as well. So again, I'm in a nice plank position. Everything lowers together, touching the floor besides my hips, and coming up. Enjoy your warm-up. All right, guys, going into our strength, we got 3 different movements, and we're gonna accumulate each movement for a total of 2 minutes. So we're gonna start off with a hollow hold. So coming down to the floor here, okay, down to the floor, we're laying down. I'm gonna go from easiest version to hardest. So the easiest version is I'm gonna come up, shoulder blades up, knees tucked, arms out done, arms by my side, okay? Throughout this whole progression, the most important part is that my lower back's nice and flat. I'm tightening my core by bringing my belly button to the floor. So belly button to the floor, shoulders are up, okay, feet are tucked in right now. And then going into a little bit harder, we can lower one leg, okay, we can bring our arms up, okay, we can kind of alternate here, okay, and then that hardest version will be here, where we're toes are pointed, legs are straight, arms are up overhead. Okay, again, slightly easier bringing those arms in. The whole time that you're doing this, I want you to focus on keeping that lower back nice and flat to the ground, again, by bringing your belly button to the floor. Okay, so we're accumulating 2 minutes. So if you do 30 seconds, take a rest, then you got 90 seconds left. The next thing we got is a plank. So we're coming here kind of in the top of our push-up stance. My feet are nice and tight. I'm pressing my shoulders away from each other. So really driving into the floor here, squeezing my butt, tightening my core, same way that we did on the hollow hold. Basically, this is the hollow hold, but now I'm just on my hands. Okay, so that position of our body should be the same. Next off, we got a 2-minute accumulation of a reverse plank. So you can come up here, you can have your feet up on a bench, and then lift your butt up to where your body's nice and straight. Hold in here for those 2 minutes. You can also do this on the floor as well. Again, just trying to keep that body nice and straight, so you're really gonna have to squeeze your butt to get your hips up and hold that position. Again, a little bit harder up on the bench or the couch, and then a little bit easier here, okay? Try to accumulate 2 minutes in each one. The workout's written where you're doing one. Once you complete one movement, you move to the other. You can choose if you want to mix it up and go from movement to movement. All right, on to the sweat. 21-15-9 for time is our workout for our sweat part. I'm gonna explain what we're doing. We got 2 movements going back and forth. Okay, we're gonna have burpee overs and squat heel taps. So I'll explain both of those movements, but first I wanna explain the rep scheme. We're going 21 of those burpee overs, and then we'll go into 21 of the squat taps. And then 15 of the burpees, 15 squats, 9 and 9. So the numbers for both movements, once you complete the 21 of one movement, you move to the next and do 21, and then 15, 15, 9, 9. All right, so for the movements that we got burpee overs. So for me, I'm gonna be using my backpack here as an object to jump over. Grab anything in your house. You can have it be a little bit higher, you can have it be a little bit lower. It can even just be a string or a line on the ground that you're jumping over. Whatever it is, I want to practice jumping laterally today. So I'm going to come down to the ground into my burpee, chest touches the floor. I come back up, I make sure I'm in line with my object and jump to the side. Okay, coming down again to my burpee, chest touches, coming up, jumping over, and continuing through for 21 reps for that first set. Okay, then the next movement we got is those squat heel taps. Okay, so we're going into a squat position. Just like normal, we're squeezing our glutes, keeping our back nice and straight, lowering our hips below our knees or as low as we can get. Then we're gonna come up, and on our way up, we're gonna bring opposite hand to opposite heel, back down. Opposite hand to opposite heel, back down. Okay, so I'm making sure that my knees my knees are tracking over my toes, so they're pushing out a little bit. Okay, and making sure that we're in a good position. For those, it's gonna be total reps. So each time you touch your heel, that is 1 rep. All right, enjoy your guys' workout today. Again, I'm Coach Aaron with Cannon Mind Fitness. Let us know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns down below.